Hey everybody, welcome back to Geek Review on this wonderful Thursday, and thank you for joining. Alright everybody, we're going to continue the Constar Universe series. Just a little recap. What we have already went over, we got Cage List, where pretty much was the introduction of the character Minard, and then we got the Ancient Light, and this introduced Jennifer, which seemed like there was kind of a little bit of a history there between the two. So I'm hoping in future episodes they explore that a little bit more to see what that was about, even if it's just a flashback. And then, of course, Jennifer is asking Minard's help because her brother, Ash, was pretty much in trouble. And then pretty much Minard did rescue Ash and got him to join Starfleet to give him a purpose. But then they did this little time jump where I flash forward. Ash was looked like he was dead on the ground. So I mean, wow. Okay, so I'm curious to see how this all gonna fit in right there. And then we got Discover. It also this now right here. It gets a little bit more in depth of the character Minard, like who he is. Becca from the USS Orville was struggling, I guess, with her faith, her loyalty to Starfleet, having some depression there because things are not pretty much going the way it is. But then again, a lot of times things do not go the way you always wanted to go. That's part of life. But there, Minard was able to help and talk with her and give her an encouragement to keep holding on, keep believing things are going to get better. Just kind of got to wait for that moment. Like I said, that pretty much shows a little bit more of the Minard character right there. Then we got into the Valhalla Stone right there. Now, couple of things was interesting. It looks like there was a switching back and forth for a couple of things. Now, I'm just wondering, when Minard was laying on the ground having those Caesars attack, was he like dreaming that part about the anomaly, about the gases, the nebula, right there, the whole thing? Just wondering about that. And of course, there was a couple of flashes of this face right here, and then of course you have this scene right here. So I'm curious to see how this all plays out. And of course, he was found on the ground. They helped him up, and then he had to contact Jack and had to talk to him. So I'm curious to see how that goes. And of course, right at the end, Minard had mentioned something about the network. Now, I'm curious, did he get this idea of the network from when he was having those seizures and those flashes for hallucinations? I don't know. So many questions. This is one reason why I'm hooked on it. So today, we are going to watch Gemini, The Mind's Eye, and Minard. I know we're doing 3 episodes, but some of these videos are short, so we're going to do a couple of them together. So anyway, we're going to get started. All right. Oh, there's a picture of Emily back there.
So you're telling me that this future boy is not aging? That it's this quad lithium?
That's exactly it.
I'd like to arrange a meeting with him. With all that, he could be in danger.
I'll see if we can arrange that.
I'm going to do everything in my power to find this stuff. If you find anything else out, let me know.
Understood.
Minard out.
Huh.
Computer.
Working.
Search members of the network.
Working.
Give me a list of the 3 closest members.
So, this kid is from the future?
It seems so.
And the Gamma Quadrant?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've been part of the network longer than most, and I've never heard any story like this.
I know. If these crystals do half of what he says they can do, we need to find them.
We should try the archives and see if there's anything like it.
There's things I need to attend to, so I'll focus my efforts here.
Try and get things ready for your wedding, huh?
Am I that transparent?
Mm-hmm.
Emily would be more dangerous than this. If you need us, let us know.
You're probably right.
Hey, he's back.
It'd help if I knew what we were looking for.
I'd rather you not asking me questions. The less you know, the better.
Some of these specs, they're outside of my expertise.
Trust me. I know what you're capable of.
Well, I was hoping to get transferred to the Valiant. Just remember all of this.
Trust me. I never forget a thing.
So you've been back on Earth for 2 weeks and haven't even contacted me?
Busy with things. You know how it goes.
Yeah. You know Jason's been missing.
Has he?
When I heard you were back, thought he might have been with you.
Guess that's one more thing we need to look into.
Speaking of, there's a signature you gave me. In orbit, a ship. The Dominion?
Rousseau here, Bridge. This had better be good. I just did 16 hours on duty. Can I help you?
Commander, there's an Aurelian bomb in your quarters. I don't know exactly where it's at, but it'll kill everything on the deck if you don't stop it.
What? How do you know?
Commander, this is Lieutenant Commander Minard of the Valiant. You've got no reason to trust me, but if you value the lives on your ship, you've got to trust me. Please, we've got to stop that bomb.
How do we stop something like that?
Take the main computer offline. That'll give us a full energy signature.
We can lock on and beam it into space before it's had a chance to do any damage.
Okay. Computer, take the main core offline. Emergency code Rousseau 7925.
Scanning for the bomb.
Wow.
Locating and transporting.
Oh man. That would not just take out the deck, that would have took out the whole ship.
So, do we know who planted the bomb?
No. I spent over a half hour discussing it with Commodore Grissom. I like his uniform.
You know, it seems like this whole thing might be part of a ruse.
What do you mean?
Well, the main computers were down, so were the defenses for the information. In Federation space, you wouldn't think there would be a problem. But somebody took the time to download the information. Just don't find that problem.
Well, this whole mystery is not looking good. Well, guys, if you'll excuse me, keep me posted though.
Minard,
What
are
the-
you doing?
Oh! That's not our Minard! That's the mirror Minard! Oh my gosh, okay, so did the Valid Stone switch the Minards or switch their minds or something? Oh, fracking Toledo. Oh my gosh, so he planted the bomb. Nope, discussion after the film. Thoughts after the film. But I do gotta write this note down. Ah, so many questions. Okay. Oh! Wait a minute, was that Ash? Oh, that was a cool effect back there.
I'm not seeing any signs of dilithium here.
This region is a no-go.
Is it time to move to the next region?
Alright, let's double over and make sure. Last thing we need is Kennedy making us come back for faulty readings.
Huh, that might be something. Faulty reading. Good call. Why does she always give you such a hard time?
I don't know. I mean, I know she knows her stuff, but she's too opinionated for her own good.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that mentality is going to get someone hurt.
Being short-sighted has always gotten people hurt.
What is wrong with them?
I'm sure she means well, though. Don't you think?
Well, you know what the road to hell is paved with is, right?
All too well.
But
She's acting strange
I
too.
do enjoy going toe-to-toe with her. Not many people challenge me the way that she does.
Of course you enjoy it.
Do
You're the
not
mirror
tell her
universe,
I
Minard.
won't. You know me.
Nope.
How are things with Emily?
Marriage life suits me. It honestly brings a joy to my life that I never thought possible.
Some people just don't have the luxury.
He's acting weird.
I don't think I'd ever get married.
Yeah, well, I honestly love it. I can honestly see myself having kids. I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
You'd be surprised what kids can do for you. Grandkids
Oh.
especially. You'd do anything to be with them again.
He's acting. They're all acting
I think
strange.
I'll just stick with my career. I do less damage that way.
I focused on my career, gave everything to it.
Well, Jason, that's why you're going to be a good chief of security one day. It's not easy coping with the things that you go through.
No. It's not.
Okay, Jason?
Well,
Okay, what's that,
I'd
Jason?
say this passes even Kennedy's inspection. Let's get back to the
Okay,
show.
maybe that's not Ash.
Minard Valiant.
2 to beam up.
2? There's... What? Oh my gosh, he's hallucinating. Pete Ruth. Yeah, he was in, yeah, he was in the Ancient Light. Oh my... I'm really... Vance, you know how to mess with somebody's head, don't you? Minard.
So, as I'm off on my own command now, you're gonna have to keep her out of trouble.
Well, I told you I would, but honestly, this is no way to start a new assignment on that.
Oh, he's...
She should be here about any minute now.
Okay, he's remembering.
You be right.
Hey,
This is the introduction of Emily.
Lieutenant Eric Minard, meet Lieutenant Emily Silva.
Hi.
Quite the chatterbox, isn't he? Is it just me, or are these new uniforms a little drafty?
Oh, I love that look.
So we still on for that walk in the Arboretum tonight?
I'll be there if you will.
You know, people are starting to talk about us.
Well, we're friends.
Of course we are. Don't you know it?
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'd be smiling too.
Captain, we've lost impulse power.
Maneuvering thrusters, Lieutenant Foster. Hold your course.
Aye, sir.
Engineering, Minard. I need impulse power now.
Dang. Come on, Minard. You're not supposed to... Oh. Oh, man. Is she dead? Oh, frack. I think she is dead.
Floyd to Minard. Report to sickbay.
Understood.
Oh.
Engineer Minard. It's time, Commander.
Understood.
Round the world and forever. Oh man, I love the effects. That's so cool looking. Great job on the tombstone too.
Emily.
Eric.
Eric.
Emily.
Eric.
Emily.
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 Oh, I saw a couple of people I know.
Dear Eric, I'm writing this in case you're ever alone. There's no easy way to say something that usually means we won't get to see each other again. I think that's why goodbyes are so hard on people. Goodbye. The end. Finished. It's so final. But if there's one thing our relationship has taught me, it's that if we lived happy, we are never truly alone. So don't be sad to see me go. In this universe, with all those possibilities out there, I'll see you soon. So no goodbyes. Simply to be continued.
Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Wow. Gosh. Hold on one moment, y'all. I gotta make some notes here real quickly. Wow. Okay, everybody. Holy Toledo. That was actually a very good 3 sets of the Minard series. Wow. Okay. Let's go back. First, start with Gemini. Looks like everything was pretty much status quo, and of course there was the mention of the network. So now it looks like the network is something where people are belong to. So if they needed something where somebody needs help, they can go on there and see who's on the network and who has a specialty in certain areas and where their location is. So it's faster to get to them. So that is, I'm glad to see they actually got onto that right there, especially at the Valhalla Stone. And then contact the Commodore and tell him that there was a bomb that took out the whole deck. But when I saw that explosion, it looked like it could almost took out the whole ship just about. And of course, right at the end, there was a twist. Found out this is not our Minard who we saw at the beginning. So my question is, this is a Minard from the Mirror Universe because we saw Spock there, the Mirror Universe Spock. And that, man, you talking about a twist right there. So I'm sitting there thinking, the Minard right now, the Mirror Universe Minard, was probably the one who planted that bomb and then helped them find the bomb and save the Commodore's life. I've got a feeling that's going to play into later on futures because now he earned the trust of the Commodore and he saved everybody's lives. So it makes it look like, you know, he's dependable, he can count on. So he probably can go and, like, he got something planned, that is for sure. And because Spock looks surprised that apparently the bomb was supposed to go off and kill the Commodore and blow up his ship. So apparently not. Then we go to the Mind's Eye. Now I'm wondering if this was an episode prequel to the Valhalla Stone, because I think that was Ash, but he called him Jason. So is his name Jason Ash or Ash Jason, or is this the same character? He's playing the same character. I know it's the same person. Pete did a wonderful job, by the way, Pete. Very good. I actually enjoyed your performance very well. So there are some questions there. So I'm hoping they bring his characters in future episodes to find out what's going on. And if this is the same person, I hope it leads up to where the flash forward where Ash is like laying down. Maybe Ash and Jason is the same person. Ash could be just a nickname that his sister Jennifer gave him, or his name be Jason Ash, last name, you know. So maybe because my name is Michael Scott Sylvester, and some people calls me Scott and Scotty, Michael, Mike. It goes on and on. So there's that right there, and then find out that Jason was the three people that was with him, like I said, they were kind of acting strange, and something was off. Something was not right with them, and I'm kind of figuring out like what is wrong with them. And so I was sitting there thinking, all right, Minard did something to these people. He got control of them somehow. I was sitting there thinking maybe he used the Valhalla Stone to control these people. But when he says to the beam up, I'm sitting there thinking like, wait, there's 5, and then when it swung around the tree, there was only 2 of them there, and then like, wow, okay, so something is definitely not right. And the boy from the future, I just wonder, I'm curious about that. And then we go to Minard. It basically tells how the story of Minard and Emily. It takes through the step like how they met and all the way up to the part of her death. Now I only got one thing to say about this. I mean, it was a powerful story. That for sure, especially for the how short that video was. It was definitely very powerful. Minard leaving his post, going. So that has to be a that has to be before the Valhalla Stone. Maybe because I just the emotions, the pain in the eye, that was just too real for the Mirror Universe Minard to have. I can see him like faking it and having faking those emotions in front of other people, but he was alone. So I wonder if this was pretty much. I wonder if the I don't know. I'm kind of getting a little confused here right there. But the chemistry between Vance, Greg, and oh, I am so sorry I cannot pronounce your first name, but her last name is Lewis. I mean, those three work very well together. That scene, I would have loved to actually see more scenes with those three together. They had a good chemistry out there. Now, well, I'm going to get back to what my point. My point was, I would have loved to see more of Emily before she died. I would have loved to see their story progress, you know. But it is what it is right there. But at the same time, it was still strong and powerful as it was. And then I noticed the next episode is what was written on the stone. If anybody caught that right there. I was sitting there thinking like, okay, so this is actually, does it tie it into the next episode? What's going on? So it got me curious on that one. Hold on, I'm just looking something up real quick. Around the World and Forever. And that's the name of the next episode after Minard. So that next one is going to be, it's a 15-minute film. So I'm going to be showing that one by itself because I imagine this is going to have something to do with Emily and Minard. So I think there's going to be a lot of content, I guess you say meat that you can chew on. So cannot wait to watch that one. See what that one's about. So everybody, if you think I'm right about Mirror Universe Minard planting that bomb and saving the Commodore's life to gain his trust for a future plot, a longer scheme, because this Minard seems like somebody who's actually not seeing the next step, but he's actually seeing 15 steps ahead. That's my feeling I have with this Minard right here. So my question is, where is our Minard at? Cannot wait to finish watching this series to find out. And of course, we still got some way to go. All right, everybody. Thank you for watching the Geek Review. Please leave some comments down below. Tell us what you thought about these 3 episodes. I would love your opinions, your thoughts. You know, what do you think is going on? Okay? All right, everybody. Live long and prosper, and may the rest of your week and weekend go without incident. All right, y'all take it easy. Bye-bye.